this is our scenario. This is our domain controller for the authentication purpose. This is our server 1. This is our server 2. So we create two DFS node, node 1 and node 2. We install the DFS roles and we configure the DFS service between both of those nodes. This is a client which use that DFS service from those servers. Okay. So first of all, we create this topology. Then we are going to install the DFS roles on the server 1 and server 2. So let's start our Hyper-V. And we work back my machines. Okay, so find this role under the file services, DFS namespace and DFS replication. Okay, both. Done. We're doing the same activity on the server 2. this is your console. Here is the namespace. So there is no namespace. There is a replication. There is no replication. So first of all, we create a namespace. Enter the name of the server that will host the namespace. The server you specify will known as a namespace server. So okay, browse. We put the server on. Okay. Check name. Next. Enter the name of the namespace. This name will appear after the server or domain name in the namespace, such as like / server name namespace or / domain name namespace. So put like that file server. Okay. If the necessary, this wizard will create a shared folder on the namespace server to modify the setting of the shared folder, such as its local path and the permissions. Next. Domain-based namespace or standalone? So no domain-based namespace. Okay. Next. The common settings like the namespace server is shared folder will be created if one does not exist. Okay. Done. Close. So this is your namespace. If you put in the xyz.com/files, it's automatically created shared folder. If you look in the C drive, there is distributed root and there is a file server root. Like you specify a new folder.
Inside the folder.
Yeah. That folder is sales. Okay. So final name is the file server sales folder. Add the target. So browse on which server you want to create on the server 1. New shared folder name like sales. Browse the local path and do the C drive. Okay. All users have the read only permission, all users have the read write permission, administrator have full access, other user have the read permission, administrator have the full access, other user have the read write permission. Done. One target add, we add another target of server 2. Browse. New shared folder. First of all, we change the server. Sorry. Check name. Okay. New shared folder. Shared folder name. Search doc. Path.
It has to be the same name, right?
Yes. Same time. Okay. Read write permissions. So we have two targets, server 1 and server 2. So the replication group automatically, when you add 2 folders, it will promote you to create the replication groups. So replication group can be used to synchronize the folder target for the folder just created. So do you want to create a replication group? Yes. So we have a new wizard, like replication group is like that. The replication folder is sales. Next, these are the directories. Next, who is the primary member, you can select from, like the server 1 is the primary member. If the folder to be replicated already exists on the multiple server, the folder and the files on the primary server will be authorized during the initial request. Next, topology is like the full mesh topology. any connectivity exists between them, they can use for the replication. Next, the bandwidth, you can specify a limited bandwidth, or you can specify the full bandwidth, or you can specify the replication a particular day or a particular time. Next, there is the complete review. Create. Done. Close. So the replication will not begin until the configuration is picked by the member server of the replication group. Okay. There is a replication folder is here. Sales. Okay. The replications done between them. So let's pick the configuration on the another member server. So we go to the server 2, tool, DFS management. So here is no namespace, no replication. So it's picked.
Okay.
So you can just refresh.
Refresh, okay. By default.
Yeah, by default. So it's automatically fetch that information. Name service is held by the server 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And the replication is there. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the client computer. This is your client. You put here like xyz.com/file server. If I have a it's a little bit distant. Yeah, you get. This is your sales folder. Okay. So you specify the complete C directory.
Yeah.
So it's showing the C directory there.
Yes.
Okay. You can modify that file, like go to the server 1 folder, property, okay. So let's first of all stop the replication. Yes. Replication and
Yes.
you can remove the replication group, so you can I'm just going to remove this folder. Delete. Yes. Okay. You can create another one, like new folder.
Inside the folder files.
Yes, inside the replication. Like new folder. Name. IT. Edit target. Browse. On the server one, we create a new set folder. Set folder name is like IT. Doc. Browse. You can create a new separate folder inside this directory, like create a new folder with IT doc. Okay. Like that. You put the permissions, or you can put the custom permissions. Okay. Done. You create a new set folder. So first of all, change the server.
Let's say I
Create a new set folder.
you create a new set folder, different name,
Sorry?
different name.
Yeah.
Is the application will work?
Yeah, replication will work. You can create it with the reference. to IT docs. Okay. Done. You need to create the replication group again. So you can create a multiple shared folders like that. Next. So this is your file name IT. Next. With the primary member, topology, bandwidth.
And do we need a domain controller for this case?
For the authentication. For the same authentication. Otherwise, you have the same accounts on the both nodes.
Yes.
User accounts. You pick the configuration from this server. So this is your IT folder.
Yes.
You can go to your client. This is your IT. There is no files. You can create the files here like that. Create a new folder. You can create some files here like that. Okay. So if you look inside your server, it will be replicated on the server 2 also at immediate or after some time. So it will take some time to replicate there. Okay. So you can manage the replication settings from your application group. You can edit the schedules like that. Okay.
Yes.
You can check the other applications like receiving and sending. Okay. You can verify the topology is fully connected. You can verify this one is fully connected. You can replicate now. So sending server is server 2, receiving server is this one. Sending server member is replicate now. So you can replicate manually by this. Okay. So overriding the schedule for the selected connection. Okay. Some other application is happening there. So it's saying that it's overriding the schedules. So that is the complete replication. Distributed file system replication. So here is the staging quota of 4 GB.
The staging order?
Yeah, basically you put some files on your in your server 1, let's suppose.
Yes.
So it will replicate with the server 2.
Right.
So how many data that staging folder hold? So first of all, which informations update in your file server 1 that will store in the staging folder,
Yes.
and that will replicate on the another server staging folders, and then store on the permanently on the server, another server.
Okay.
So any new information that you're writing on your file server,
Yes.
so you have a primary member, it will
Right.
write on the primary member. So that information is stored in the staging quota folder. So it's a limited size of the
Okay.
data.
Yes.
So and with the help of the staging quota data will replicate to the another server.
Okay. So staging quota is like temporary.
Yeah, it's a
saving.
temporary saving.
Yes.
Okay. Staging folder quota large enough to prevent the replication from the slow restocking. You must take into the account size of the files to be replicated. Okay. So you can specify your staging folder data, and here is the location of the staging.